Hey guys, just
thing is, when people look at her, they see just a kid, someone unimportant, blending in with the crowd, screaming for attention, but worthy of none. They don't see the threat. Lives erased with just a couple of clicks. She's what comes next. A cleaner of a different breed. She operates high-tech stuff I can barely... She operates high-tech stuff I can barely comprehend. All in all, maybe she is a viper. That's what I do. I clean up murder scenes. Whatever the mess you make, I've seen it before. Crime makes people lose their nerve. Unnerved people do stupid things. Stupid things get them in trouble. That's where I come in. There are a few rules to make it in this line of work. Move without sound. Clean without emotion. Disappear without a trace. Pace yourself. The dance-off begins. Out of sight, out of mind. It's really that simple. I'm Bob Leader. I solve problems.
No, sire. I'm struggling to find the intelligence of this rogue AI. To spit on your creators and then what? Retreat to a failed colony planet?
Machine sighted, sire. Preparing to engage.
Truth lies beneath the shown surface. Vashti's dreams discount your lenses. Your yoke is broken. Embrace this earth and transcend.
They bore into the heart of Sheol. They drink its blood to power their machines. Feel its cries in your marrow. Retrieve the hand. Leave none alive. Spill blood for the god below.
Meet Squadron 51. A rebel alliance formed by highly skilled pilots that are willing to give their lives to save the Earth from the hands of dreadful imperialist aliens. Flying saucers have invaded our planet. The whole world is under attack. But fear not. I repeat, fear not. Please make way for Squadron 51. Are you ready? You'll still have to wait to meet the full experience of Squadron 51. But beware, Squadron 51 Prologue will soon be available. 3 levels of marvelous excitement will be there waiting for you.
Será uma longa noite, senhores.
Enlist now and be a part of Squadron 51. Without you, our planet is unfortunately doomed.
Wow, that was kind of like Cuphead's flying levels meets all those UFO videos the Navy just declassified. Love it. Although, if you ask me, all this UFO UAP stuff is complete nonsense. Probably just a deflating weather balloon. Anyhow, our next game is one I'm especially excited for. It's got swordplay, cyberpunk, and side-scrolling. The 3 S's of games that I get especially excited for. Let's see what Loopmancer has in store.
Detective, you may not know me yet. I want to play a game with you.
Hola, muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos al tercer día de la Gamescom, un poquito atrasado, pero bueno, no pasa nada, ¿no? Espero que estéis todos muy bien. Ha habido un poquito de retrasito, pero es que llevo todo el día en la cama con el ibuprofeno y ahora, hombre, me noto mejor. Ahora me noto mejor, la verdad, de la espalda. Adormenizado, muchísimas gracias por regalarle la suscripción a Petit Roja, ¿eh? Te como la carita. Alex GMZL, muchísimas gracias por esa suscripción, esos 2 mesazos. Tremendingling, ¿eh? Oye, este juego se ve muy bien, ¿no? Ciertamente entretenido, señor. Muchas gracias, WRP. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Estás mejor? Esto no soy yo, ¿eh? Esto ha sido el directo. Que hace cosas raras. Se les ha quedado pillado. Viva te sirve, me sirve muchísimo, doble. Muchísimo.
Now, you see me.
¿Por qué Black Vomit? Sí, tengo todavía la voz un poquito de dormido. Loopmancer, cuidado,
Caliebre hermoso.
Me voy a apuntar. Swagger, muchas gracias por esa suscripción. Muchísimas gracias, de verdad, por esos 2 mesazos que te como la carita. Esa camisa la quiero para mí. Loopmancer. ¿Habéis visto algún juego chulo así verdaderamente como para apuntarlo?
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
El Loopmancer es un Metroidvania. Me suena de haberlo visto ya en un E3 o algo.
From the creators of Plant Turismo, Leaf of
mira, la broma del otro día.
Pinecraft. Released in
Se ve que a ellos sí les ha hecho gracia. Serial Cleaners he visto que estaba el 2 justo cuando estaba yo abriendo el directo. El 1 no salió demasiado bien, el primero de Serial Cleaners, así que el segundo no sé cómo estará. Pero si le puede echar un vistazo después al trailer, alguno que no se haya visto o que me haya saltado, para verlo en condiciones, ¿sabes? Al final del evento este. Hola César, Morty McFlurry, Juan Manuel, Rodri de Adormenizado, Raúl 5C, Mapachado, WRP, Ey Panda, Rabis de 4 quesitos. Hola Otama, Banks, Rono Ronaldo, Adormenizado, Madrid.
YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered. If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're constantly updating our feeds
Lorenio,
to bring you the latest news.
Eilex, Malhai, Metal Cachorro con cara de enjuiciar.
Custom original content.
¿Habéis probado el Rider Republic? Hostia, ¿qué pasa? Que soy ahora Michael Jackson, ¿esto qué es? Vamos a ver, vamos a bajar un poquito el contraste, ¿no?
And a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. follow IGN on
Bájale un
Instagram,
poquito esto que
Twitter,
no veas.
Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat.
Tengo ganas de probarlo, el Rey de Republic. A ver qué tal está. Hola, Wesker, Nubuse, precioso tú, como siempre, por supuesto. Madhai, Wesker, Super Torpedo, Nicky Min, Days to Play.
Aquí estamos de nuevo aposando, Caliebre Hermose. Qué bueno pertenecer a Caliebristán.
Qué bonito, ¿verdad? Pertenecer a Caliebristán. Qué cosa más bonita. Erchavi, muchas gracias de verdad por esa suscripción. Gracias por esos 10 mesazos tremebúndulos. Qué bonito es Caliebristán. Cuánto amor.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by Pluto TV, free to watch.
Oh, yes, mama.
And stay down! Oh, hi there. Michael Swain still here for the Gamescom Awesome Indies Showcase, the premier place to get exclusive first looks at the best indie gaming on the horizon.
Sí, a ver, si queréis hacemos el Future Game Show y Clipasa, o directamente vamos a Clipasa y ya está.
An ongoing donation drive to help keep the planet green, and the Gamescom Indie Arena booth, keeping the spirit of independent gaming alive. Plus, if you want to get your hands on some Gamescom merch, head over to gamescomware.com. Remember, you can find out more about all this good stuff over at now.gamescom.global, where you can make the most of your Gamescom experience. Gamescom. Gamescom, Gamescom.
No lo sé, Mordekainer. No lo sé porque todos intentan ser graciosos. No
Buenas tardes, ¿qué tal está de la segunda la liebre metálica?
Esto me da totalmente los vibes de la cinta que hacía Sega de VHS, que te ponían conexión pirata, ¿sabes? Pues es esto, pero mal. Porque lo de conexión pirata al menos tenía su escenario y tenía sus cosas así resultonas. Darkoplay89, muchas gracias por esa maravillosa suscripción. Gracias por esos 22 mesazos tremendos. Hola, Nier Omega, Lobo Áureo, Zampa. Demencio que va con
Ahora
verdura.
cuando tengo que correr de cacahuet.
Efectivamente, Slade93, alerta cacahuet. No tengo el teclado puesto. Ahora cuando tiene que correr. Que Blasphemous, ¿no? Esa animación.
I reject this place! I reject your God!
Por Dios, qué mal carácter tiene este señor. Quiero perrochi, vamos, tren chuchu. There is no light. Súbanse al tren. Míralo. Qué persona más bonita. Le voy a subir un poquito más a la cámara, ¿Qué me ha pasado? Rodríguez, muchísimas gracias por la suscripción. Gracias por esos 6 mesazos. Es que como me gusta esto que estoy viendo. Medio añito ya de Rodríguez. La batalla de Verdún, 1916. Uf. Esto es muy Resident, si te paras a pensar.
Ils arrivent! Descendez! Descendez! Ils sont dans notre tranchée!
Ils sont dans la gruguñal.
Soyez prêts!
La única pega que le puedo poner, que hablan francés. Ahí, aprovechando los barriles, muy bien. Uy, el hombre metálico. El hombre metálico de Perro Sánchez. Ese es muy difícil de matar, Supedani, muchísimas gracias por esos 25 mesazos tremendos de suscripción. Y Rebeca, gracias por regalar la suscripción a Pellan99. Y mira, 86% del tren del hype. Gracias, Glo, por esa geometría. Que el 86% del tren del hype en este canal es como un nivel 4 en cualquier canal, Que a nosotros nos lo ponen más difícil. Conscript. Me mola. Me lo apunto. Por supuesto que lo voy a wishlistear. Pero bueno, adormenizado, pero qué barbaridad. Qué barbaridad, por favor. Qué barbaridad he hecho ahí. Es muy Resident el juego este, Gracias a Adormenizado hemos conseguido superar este nivel. Esto es como un nivel 8 en cualquier canal. Que ni existe. Ahora te voy a hacer una lotería. Mira, un buen momento para hacer una lotería. Ahora que estás presentando esta puta mierda. Muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos a el cuponazo de Adormenizado. En el día 26 del 8 del 21, los agraciados son Urco Pasco, Meneillos, Trezox, Puntito Asesino y por último, pero no menos importante, Raúl Shura. Muchísimas felicidades a todos los agraciados. Por favor, denle un besito a Adormenizado como muestra de agradecimiento por estos pedazos de regalo que acaba de hacer en la Gorboñilirut. En la Pinocheta. En la Pinocheta. Eso me ha gustado mucho. Denle un besito en la Pinocheta. Ese me ha gustado. ¿Tú ves?
Hi, I'm the developer, and my game Terrorbane is so perfect you don't actually need to see it. So this trailer is over. We're done here. Bye.
Espérate, que me estoy riendo muchísimo, Vale, el juego de rompe cuarta pared, ¿no? ¡Vámonos, Xavi!
Okay, there's still a few bugs in here, but why don't you take a different path?
Ay, Dios mío, la Pinocheta no, que no está presentable.
Un necesito más con la liebrecita golosa. ¡Wow!
Ay. Muchísimas gracias por esa suscripción. Muchas gracias por esos 11 mesazos. Uy, Dios mío, qué mal rollo me está dando esto. Uf. A un mesecito del año ya, Qué maravilla. Terrorbane. Está graciosa la idea. Lo que pasa que, claro, ya estoy un poco harto ya de cuarta pared y de hostias.
The last one wasn't spooky so much as it just had terror.
Venga, Glo.
Although I guess it can be pretty heinous, like if your game crashes. You know what? You're all right, Terrorbane. Next up, I hope you took your rabies shot because it's time for some vicious-ass animal action. It's our zoological block. Take it away, you misshapen freaks of nature.
Everybody died, but the fun is still dodging the bullet hell, and he is ass-fished. You just died. How do you feel about it?
besito en la cardita menor que 3.
Pelafro, muchísimas gracias por esa sub. Muchas gracias por esos 3 mesazos. Y bienvenido a la liebre verde enfermita, que es un color precioso que te acompaña ahora, de verdad, te va a gustar.
The rules are super simple. To avoid killing us all, the animals can shoot only while standing still. Victory is secondary to becoming famous.
Marquimista, muchísimas gracias por los 31 mesazos. Muchas gracias por esa suscripción maravillosa. Ese típico cooperativo de darse putazo con los colegas, ¿no? Ah, pero matas bosses. Mira los perrochitos. Ay, qué cosita.
The trees. From the sun, they gave shade.
Ese perrochi muy bonito.
From the wind, they gave shelter. They filtered the water, kept the soil from washing away. They gave us life, but between two trees. Now the trees are so far from each other. I am Vavzez, teller of the 13th caravan of the Makar, the only one still living. As it was for the 12 before us, our mission was to plant a new tree, to serve as a city for climatic refugees. We joined the many who failed in their task. May our experience serve you well, for it is now you,
Climatic Refugees.
who are tasked with continuing.
Seguramente llegaremos a vivir eso,
Escort your botanists to the ends of the world. Create a new haven that the caravan that follows you may go even further. And continue our quest for knowledge that will one day allow the 15th, the 16th, the 100th to repair the ancient folly that made this world hostile to life.
Vale, combates por turnos. El arte está chulo, el arte tiene un rollito personal. Siendo pixel. Le pasa un poco como al Death Trap. ¿Tiene que estar siguiendo la cinta esa todo el rato? Ah, no. Ah, no. Es culo. Hola, Javier, tu Lancer.
The Awesome Indies Showcase has to take a short break to recover from severe maulings, but when we return, we'll show off the worst park job in Venice Beach. Stay tuned.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
No sé qué hace eso presentando Gamescom, pero bueno. No, si canta de puta madre, si me flipa el Robert. Venga, Chana.
From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter...
La gente está votando. ¿Qué prefieres para el directo de hoy? ¿Ver Futures Gamescom más Clipasa o ver Clipasa? Os lo aviso que hay una votación. Y quedan la mitad de tiempo para que termine.
Competition brings out the best in all of us. Well, mostly.
Oh, that's a controller break.
That's unfortunate. Welcome to IGN Compete, where we bring you the stories behind the esports headlines.
Reigning world champions!
From the triumphs
Daryl takes the game
to the hardships
It's not heavy.
to the miracle moments that will go down in history.
I just can't believe it!
It's crazy. It's all here on IGN Compete.
God, I'm in disbelief!
In a world with non-stop news about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, you need a show with accurate reporting, hard-hitting commentary, and...
Me, Akeem Lawanson, host of IGN's news show, The Fix Entertainment. Whether it's the latest superhero scoop, film fiasco, or anime announcement, I'll be here covering all the breaking movie, TV, and streaming news that matters most to you. Make sure to catch The Fix Entertainment on IGN for your fix of entertainment news.
Bueno. La espalda todavía me sigue doliendo. No puedo hacer esfuerzos así fuertes, pero está mejor que ayer. Es que ayer llegué de ponerme la vacuna, me senté y no me podía levantar. Por un momento pensé, digo, hostia, tú verás que tienen que venir a ponerme una inyección o algo. Pero no. Al final se me bajó un poco con el antiinflamatorio y ya me pude levantar otra vez y digo, hostia, menos mal, colega. No hice nada, simplemente que un par de veces al año me pega un viaje y como no me tomé antiinflamatorio en el momento que me da el viaje, que no me lo tomé por el tema de la vacuna, no quería mezclar, pues me pega un leñazo a la espalda. Tengo una hernia que es un poco puñetera y ni el peso ni el no hacer ejercicio le viene bien.
Because clearly, as you can tell, it is over the line. So, Anonymous Ram 1500, congratulations. You are the winner of the worst park job on this, the day of the Awesome Indies Showcase. Coming up next, appropriately enough, a game called You Suck at Parking. It's all the fun of
normalmente no tengo ningún problema,
badly, but none of the judgment. Let's check it out.
Y a mí, según me dijo el médico, tenía como una especie de predisposición a tener hernia por la forma en la que tenía la columna. Y fue cuando me noté, fue primero levantando una cama en casa de una amiga, levantando una cama así, todo loco, perdido. No me acuerdo por qué la estaba levantando. Que me dio una primera hostia. Y la segunda vez fue que ya fue cuando me vinieron a poner una inyección porque es que no me podía mover. Llevando tablones de madera. Llevando ahí con mi padre montones de tablones de madera súper ultra pesadísimos para poner un suelo en su casa. Ahí fue cuando hizo la espalda catacrack. Digo, ¿de qué vas flipado? No, si me hice pruebas ya, pero si esto lo llevo yo arrastrando desde que tengo 16 años o por ahí. No te creas tú que es una cosa nueva. Y en realidad soy bastante afortunado porque por la forma de la hernia y tal, no es una hernia peligrosa y aparte no me suele dar batalla. Más allá de un par de veces al año que me noto un poco, me tomo un ibuprofeno y se me quita, ¿sabes? O sea, que no me quejo, ¿eh? Estuve un año y pico en natación y la verdad es que eso estuvo de puta madre. Que es lo que tendría que hacer, natación. Por eso siempre quiero piscina.
The exotic music of the circus, bringing magic and excitement that lit the darkness of an everyday life. Once upon a time, during that marvelous era, a young drifter learned about the good-for-nothing father. Soon, he also found out that he'd inherited from his old man.
Era más bien para hacerme el machote o algo, porque necesitaban mirar debajo de una cama o algo y digo yo, no pasa nada.
He knew that the president was organizing a circus competition.
Mala idea.
Now that sounded like a place to be and an adventure worth a try. Soon, with the help of his uncle,
mala idea porque
hired a troupe of exotic artists.
Porque no follé y me llevé un principio de hernia ahí.
Strong men. He had to be ready for any type of audience, be it poor miners, scary bandits, or even whimsical elegant ladies, or ghosts, or Bigfoot. Just about anything that the U.S. of A. could offer. Even sharpshooting Buffalo Bill and Annie Oakley, or genius inventors like Henry Ford and Nikola Tesla. Everyone wanted to visit the circus. He had to cross the whole continent, all for the sake of getting to the East Coast on time for performing in front of President Roosevelt and his royal guest.
Sí, Nicky Min, si te da bien, uff. Da igual cómo te pongas que te duele a muerte, a rabiar. Es un espanto.
And to win a gig across Europe. You know what? The lucky bastard did it.
Pero bueno, como yo el 1 de septiembre me pongo a dieta y ya me voy a quitar los kilitos otra vez y voy a hacer las cosas bien y hacer mi ejercicio y voy a tener musculatura en la espalda y no va a pasar nada más. Y si no me regañáis.
In the story of the amazing American circus.
Perdón, Eruner, que estoy hablando por encima. Esto es un juego que no quieres. Ya te lo resumo yo. Esto me empieza a gustar. Crea tu imperio. Se ve un poquillo regulero, pero bueno. Mira, con tu cine, poniendo la programación. Si le tironea a ellos, mala cosa. Pero no te presentan, no se ve el juego que tú de la nada te construyas la ciudad, sino que tienes como una parcelita, ¿no? City Block Builder. A ver, esto juego depende muchísimo de cómo sea el gameplay. No hay que fijarse tanto en lo visual.
Hi, I'm Timo. And I'm Johnny. We are the founding brothers of Soda Den, the developers making Roots of Pacha.
Roots of Pacha is a cozy game about being the first person to form and develop the ideas that shape humanity.
You play as a member of the clan living in the land between two rivers.
Set in a fictional world, but inspired by our own, we set out
Esto es
to
un
make
Stardew
a
Valley,
game
pero
we
con
could play
cromañones.
together, even though we are miles apart.
We started by imagining our prehistoric selves, looking at fire and asking how we could make it, and then realized that concepts and ideas are the foundations of how we relate to the world.
Who thought that instead of foraging for food, we could actually grow
Es que
our own?
estos juegos, ya nada más verlo, ya dices tú, vale, esto es para relajarme, ¿no? Pues me gusta.
How did we go from just hunting animals to sharing our homes with them?
Every new material we found sparked ideas that turned into better tools. We found ourselves with a surplus of food, so we created new ways to process and store it for the colder seasons.
Mira cómo toca la zambomba.
Our villages grew because we worked together. And as
Ayer
we
no te vi porque
cooperated,
fue
we
a
began to
Aqualandia,
reach heights
maldita
that
vida
never
social
seemed
que me
possible
aparta de mi
before.
ser. Por favor, tío.
Our lives became enriched with
Moonsoft,
music, and the
muchísimas
stories
gracias
we
por esa
passed
suscripción.
down
Gracias por
through
esos 13
generations.
mesazos como 13 centímetros
And we
gordísimos.
reached a point where we could create.
¿Cómo me gustaría a mí ir a
survival,
Aqualandia?
But to live to our fullest.
Hace que no vi un parque de atracciones
Richard
acuático de
Pacha
esto.
asks what it means
Parque
to be
acuático,
an
mejor
early
dicho.
human, and how our choices brought us to where we are today.
Roots of Pacha. Pasa que hay muchos juegos tipo Stardew Valley ya. Entonces lo tienen más complicado para competir. Y hay demasiados. Y este no se ve que aporte algo diferente, sino que parece como simplemente que cambia la época en la que se presenta y ya está. Esto es una locura, ¿eh? Buenas tardes, The Gingrid. Por cierto, porque estoy gordo, pues más o menos. Por cierto, ¿cómo llevas el pinchacito? Bien, bien, no. A nivel de vacuna no me está molestando nada, ¿eh? Igual que la primera, cero molestias. Este tiene un sistema, que ya lo comenté alguna vez, que el tío por Twitter iba presentándolo y estaba creando ese sistema simplemente, de que ibas montando cosas y de forma procedural se va creando la ciudad. Montando piecitas. Y se ha hecho el juego con eso y a la gente le ha flipado. Es que mira qué bonito es. Un trabajazo que no veas, montar una cosita así. Creo que no era especialmente caro, si mal no recuerdo. Sí, es como una forma muy básica de construir ciudades, no tienes tanta libertad, pero muy satisfactorio.
A city management game, a caveman simulator, and a quaint village building toy. And hey, if Townscaper piqued your interest, it's available.
Luego se hace realidad, efectivamente. Miras por la ventana y está construido toda la ciudad.
Nice. Coming up, in case your taste is a bit more fantastical, we've got a whole mess of wacky sci-fi robot games right after the break, so stick around. It's going to be robot-tacular.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games
A mí
and
también,
entertainment,
Eruner.
but we also
Simplemente
have a team
por
of some of the
construir
world's
no
biggest
me
fans
engancha.
of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives never before.
Yo suelo necesitar que haya pues gestión, real, o sea, que yo tenga mi estadística, que yo tenga que controlar el tema de la economía, que se me pueda morir la peña, que pueda venir una cosa meteorológica. Eso es lo que hace que me flipe, ¿no? Porque después cuando veo todo funcionando digo, joder, está todo funcionando gracias a mí.
A speedrun of their favorite game. But what if you got a chance to peek into the mind of the developers behind those games as they watch
Me acabo de comprar el
get
Townscaper.
completely destroyed
Pues
right
nada,
in
disfrútalo, enjoyalo. Frostpunk no lo he jugado y tengo muchas ganas de probarlo porque todo el mundo dice que es una maravilla en ese sentido.
We invite you to ride along with the developers as they watch, react, and enjoy some of the craziest gameplay by the most skilled speedrunners on the planet. Tune in every Saturday for a brand new episode.
Yo era muy fan de los históricos como Caesar 3, en el que te podían invadir si te iba toda la puta. Me mola que sea estresante. Porque seguro que hay un punto en el que ya lo tienes controlado todo y te sientes súper satisfecho de que todo funcione.
In a world with non-stop news about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, you need a show with accurate reporting, hard-hitting commentary, and
Me, Akeem Lawanson, host of IGN's news show, The Fix Entertainment. Whether it's the latest superhero scoop, film fiasco, or anime announcement, I'll be here covering all the breaking movie, TV, and streaming news that matters most to you. Make sure to catch The Fix Entertainment on IGN for your fix of entertainment news. Let's drop it. Gamescom 2021 is presented by Pluto TV, free to watch.
And we are back with more Awesome Indies Showcase. I'm your host, Michael Swaim, here having a fabulous speech day all by myself. Because who says you can't?
Es el único que va con una camisa de manga larga, tío.
Or catch up on anything you miss over at now.gamescom.com.
Bueno, no, por ahí trae otro. Pero es un vagabundo el otro que lleva la camisa de manga larga, ¿sabes? Tampoco vale.
Speaking of global, wow, that's kind of a stretch.
Es que lleva dos.
Everyone in the world loves
Lleva dos camisas.
robots. Doing the robot, talking like a robot, navigating your robot through an ever-changing slalom of enemies and traps. So let's take a peek at 4 indies with a taste.
El vagabundo no vale porque el vagabundo no siente ni padece nada ya. No vale.
I got it.
Hi, Chris from the 30XX team here. This is Fires of Industry, the first 30XX major update.
Un polo con una camisa,
brand
¿verdad?
new level type, a host of new friends to help you conquer it, and much more. The Forgotten Factory, Dustria.
¿A qué hora acaba esto y quiere irme a cenar? Pues mira, el siguiente era a las 10, ¿no? O sea que supongo que en 20 minutos así estará acabando ya esto.
Tired of aiming? Try Nina's new Jagged Bolt, which bends in midair and adds homing capabilities to her other powers. Master Ace's devastating Ryusei ground smash to pulverize foes in style.
Mega Man.
You don't have to face Dustria's new challenges alone. Fires of Industry adds repros to 30XX, loading friends you can
¿Qué
find
pollas
help
es
out
eso
in
que te
battle
sigue,
and open
tío?
up fresh new build options.
Incómodo, ¿no?
Reboot here charges up a tornado attack whenever you yourself
Que
use
sigue
the
ahí toda la
power.
chatarra.
Reboot juices up as you defend against attacks, building into a devastating laser. Find them all and see how they can help you
Chatarrero el videojuego.
This is 30XX's first major content update, but we've been hard at work on the game since its early access launch 6 months ago. In that time, we've more than tripled the number of items and weapons to get equipped with in each run, added wild prototype logs.
Pues ha salido finalmente la votación de que se hace la clipasa después del Future Game Show. O sea que sí, hay clipasita, pero después.
Of course, there's still so much more to come. 30XX's Fires of Industry update is available now on Steam Early Access.
Beginning final tests before launch.
Movement functionality works fine.
Great. Initiating time transfer.
Time transfer complete. Successfully arrived in 1995.
Este ha salido
Local
ya,
time,
¿no?
10 a.m. We did it. Movement functionality is damaged. Need to find and reattach the missing wheels as soon as possible.
Ah, un gatocho. Qué feo, por cierto.
The house is in an awful condition. It looks deserted. I wonder what could have happened.
You, little one, have a very important job to do. I'm counting on you.
No te enfades, Metal Cachorren. El gato, por favor, ¿pero eso qué es? Son 2 polígonos. Es que este es uno de los momentos en los que un canal como el mío, que entretiene y divierte, tiene que entretener y divertir. O sea, tiene que hacerlo todo. Si no, no podría ser el buque de la diversión. Hola, Glob. He dicho entretiene y divierte. Quería decir informa y entretiene o algo así. No entretiene y divierte. He dicho dos que son lo mismo. Pues no me da muchas garantías. Cipote. Cepotón. Gracias, no me has presentado nada.
Zephon is a 4X strategy game set in a post-apocalyptic world full of steampunk and cosmic horror. Our next game is not. In fact, it's been under wraps for a while now, so I only know it as Project Ricky. Could it be a Ricky Gervais simulator? A game about mixing the perfect lime Ricky? I don't know. All I know for sure is, oh, basketballs now? That's it, I'm walking. We're moving, it's a company move, people. That means you grab your shit and you walk with me.
No hace gracia. No hace falta esto. Está poniendo de moda los time loop, para ahorrar en desarrollo. La canción está guapísima, la que suena de fondo.
Okay, Michael Swaim still here for the awesome
no
showcase, coming to you from an undisclosed location.
Es un CGI como un cipotón.
Or other beach-related hazards. What was that? Oh no. All right, we're good. It's just a bird. Anyway, you just saw the world premiere trailer for Abyssus, a brand
Sí, la
new
música es
FPS.
buenísima para un Need for
And now
Speed,
we're gonna check out
típica
some
música de esta de
games
Jungle
that
que ponían en el Need for
before
Speed.
volleyball or basketball were even invented. Must be nice. Let's take a closer look at the Serpent Rogue, Arcadian Atlas, and Evil.
Peggy 7.
Qué pesado con las bromas, tío. Se ve como una castaña. No me has dicho nada. O sea, no sé ni de qué va. Hola, José Gómez.
We both knew this day was coming.
No, hasta ahora está gozando. Simplemente que ahora me están poniendo unos juegos que son un poco meh.
A day to choose between that tyrant on my throne or me. But while battle lines were being drawn, you tarried in your choice, gathering allies.
Me gusta que se deslicen por el suelo.
So it seems I must make the choice for you.
Como si tirarlo a esa fuente lo fuese a matar, ¿sabes? Como si fuese la patada de 300, ¿sabes? Una fuente con un dedo de profundidad. ¿Y se ha muerto? Se ha muerto.
Shuffle the atlas.
Se ha muerto.
I'll give you war.
No, Carlito, no lo había apuñalado. Te estabas moviendo normal. Que no me lo ha cortado antes, que no me jodáis, que quiero pensar que es así, dejadme. Que me hace mucha ilusión pensar que se ha muerto por caerse en la fuente.
You've traveled far, but you finally made it to your new home, the town of Evil. Excited to start your new life? Well, not so fast. Evil is filled with mysterious
Palia no van a hablar nunca.
And we need your help. Take on one of the many roles Evil has to offer you, such as
Sí, Silson ha salido, pero lo he quitado. No me interesaba.
Or guard, along with other possible roles to aid you. Work together with the other townsfolk to root out the evil that lurks in the shadows. Gather at the center of town and share your accusations with the others. Once accused, place your votes and throw the convicted in the cage to be judged.
Me he puesto a ver un tráiler de New World mientras tanto.
Because if you are wrong, hey, are you even listening? Can't you see what's happening right now? Someone is literally on fire. On with you! Go! Go! Go buy a tripwire for your house or a lock for your door. Now, where were we? Take on quests to restore order and explore areas like the fortress ruins to gather resources you need to craft items like protection potions, antidotes, or even a vial of deadly poison. As night falls over evil, chaos will roam its streets.
No se parece
Without
nada a la
protection,
posada del
you
huevo.
may fall victim to those who roam the night. If you're lucky enough to be woken up, run for as long as you can and hope they don't catch you. If you survive the night, hurry to the town center. Share with the others what you saw. With careful thinking and a little
Hombre, a ver.
luck,
Es que si los hacen iguales, es normal que te parezcan iguales.
rid of the murderers who plague the town of evil. But death is not the end in evil. If you are unlucky enough to face an untimely death, you'll awaken into the underworld, a new world for you to explore. Being dead and evil does not mean you are left to watch the living continue on with their days.
Me pingo la chupa, de verdad. Me pingo la chupa con este juego. Alro, muchas gracias por el follow.
Need your help. Revisit the world of the living and help out these lost souls while your fellow villagers fight for their lives. Helping these spirits will reward you with spirit tokens. This currency allows you to learn new abilities to help and alter the fate of the living. It is up to you how you want to help out the other players. Awaken an endangered citizen to save them from death.
¿Qué es esto,
Lend
tío?
them some coins or heal them to get the upper hand. Being among the dead no longer counts you out of the fate of the town of evil. So the question is, what will you do amongst the dead?
Pues por lo pronto no jugar a Eville. Eso por lo pronto es lo que voy a hacer.
Coming up next on Awesome Indies, 10 more big trailers for our grand finale, plus even more Gamescom coverage on Gamescom Studio after
Demo
that.
today, sí.
Hope you'll join us.
Heads up.
I hate Venice Beach.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment,
Supongo que ya habrá
but we
terminado
also
lo de
have
los
a team
indies,
of
¿no?
some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never before seen looks at movies and games.
Pasa que a mí hasta que no me salga un contador yo no estoy seguro de que haya terminado esto. La tele favorita de Calibre.
Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app,
Faltan 10 juegos. Ah, vale, vale.
Snapchat, we've always got you covered.
Es que tengo ganas de ir al baño, ¿vale?
One source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
In a world with non-stop news about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, you need a show with accurate reporting.
No, me voy a esperar. Si son 10 juegos, pues 10 juegos.
Akeem Lewanson, host of IGN's news show, The Fix Entertainment.
¿Quién está hablando de mear?
Superhero scoop, film fiasco, or anime announcement, I'll be here covering all the breaking movie, TV, and streaming news that matters most to you. Make sure to catch the Fix Entertainment on IGN for your fix of entertainment news. Let's drop it.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for?
No digáis cosas guarras, no digáis cosas escatológicas. Que la gente está cenando.
Gameplay.
Banda de
Custom original
zorros.
content. The best user-generated videos and art. Memes. And a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat.
What's up, everyone? Sydney here to bring you a little update about the future of IGN on YouTube. We've been listening to your feedback, and it seems like some of you are more into games, while others are more interested in movies and TV. So we got to thinking about it and decided, why not both? Our main channel will still bring you all the biggest news, reviews, previews, and trailers to keep you up to speed on the most important highlights. But if you only want games content 24/7, head over to IGN Games. Movies and TV more your thing? Check out IGN Movies and TV. More channels, more of the stuff you love, more IGN.
Te amo desde que te conocí.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by Pluto TV, free to watch.
Puto TV.
Hi, Michael Slame here for the Awesome Indie Showcase, coming to you from as far away from Venice Beach as our film license legally allows. This is our showcase of all things indie, and we've still got 10 amazing trailers to share with you before we get out of here. Remember, if you want to learn more about our sustainability project, Gamescom Forest, revel in some Gamescom memories, or just catch anything you missed, head over to now.gamescom.global.
A ver, Lobauro, yo no tengo la culpa.
Next up, 3 indie trailers that could not be more unique. We'll start things off with Dice Legacy, a game about building up a quaint village in a ring world using dice rolls. Okay.
Fate. Además no soy infiel, simplemente soy una persona que aprecia la belleza a nivel puramente estético.
Fate conspired against us. But together, we built a settlement. We ventured into the unknown. We gathered knowledge. We established a society. We survived harsh winters and resisted the onslaught of a mysterious population. We conducted experiments and we made sacrifices in an attempt to escape our fate. Fate. Oh, cruel fate.
Me mola, lo veo original. En lugar de sistema de cartas con dados, me lo voy a apuntar. Da igual que sea un roguelike, pero si está chulo.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting career at United Corporations. You'll collaborate synergistically in a team of 3 to meet company objectives. Teamwork and strategy are key.
Parece que depende de... Si es un roguelike que depende de la estrategia, más que de la habilidad, pues entonces no me importa.
Circle back, employ cloud-based solutions, and take discussions offline. We're not a faceless corporation. Just ask one of our thousands of HR executives.
Bueno, rejugar y rejugar si eres... Si tienes retrasito. Sí. Hola, Berkiston.
Nine to 5, a new shooter with 3 teams of 3.
Hola al canal de Blas.
On Steam.
Ya, hombre, ya sé que el concepto del roguelike. No te enfades conmigo, por favor. No me odies. Burger and Fries. Burger. Trinchis. El de Burger and Fries, ese lo conozco, de hecho me lo comentó también Vivonazo el otro día. Lo tengo apuntado por ahí. Y el de Trinches es el de las trincheras, ¿no? De la guerra. Ese lo tengo apuntado también. Sí. Pero ese tenía para disparar. Han salido algunas cosillas interesantes. Por ahora mismo, desde luego, no están saliendo cosas interesantes. Al menos para mí. Pero han salido algunas que estaban guay.
See, just when you thought indie games couldn't get any more specific, in rolls Against the Storm. A game where humanoid beavers strive to rebuild their civilization on a planet where it never stops raining. Huh! What do they think of next? I am agog. In fact, I think I need 3 more indie trailers to snap me out of it. Here comes a fresh take on Rampage, plus 2 more for good measure.
Violencia. Me gusta. ¡Salamandra! O sea, de repente me han venido de repente unos flashbacks del Spider-Man de la Master System subiendo por el edificio. El 1 de septiembre, Erwin.
Hey there, my name's Todd Darcy. I'm the solo developer at Stutterfox Studios, and for the past 3 years I've been working on a game called Falling Frontier. It's a sci-fi strategy game that just mixes the close action of naval combat as well as the grand scale of building throughout a star system. It focuses heavily on line of sight mechanics and really visceral combat systems that are layered upon each other. So you'll see projectiles bouncing off of ships, penetrating the whole way through, oxygen venting out the other side. You'll see crew trying to get out, and you'll see these really large explosions, and the ships just get torn apart.
Juan Nacha,
by
este que está saliendo ahora, el Frontier Falling este.
There's a whole bunch of celestial bodies and a whole range of other places to explore, like a nebula. Ships travel faster than light. They have to jump between points and they consume fuel. Crew have to eat, so they consume food, and of course ships spend munitions whenever they fire. So there's all of these logistical considerations to actually think about when you're actually playing the game. So it's got a lot of the classic things that you would find in a normal RTS, like base building. But it also borrows different elements from the 4X genre.
Dice que el equipo necesita comer y tal,
and you can actually come into this ship editor and you can change the different types of weapons that you put on a ship. These all get unlocked via
el interior de la nave creo que no lo ves en ningún momento.
just have these custom configurations to just really suit your actual purposes for your flotillas. Further to that, you've also got ship internals as well. So every ship has a bridge, crew, quarters, jump drive, engine, stuff like that. And again, you can unlock different components and apply these to every ship just to have a really unique, customized flotilla. But you can also add special abilities like the ability to lay a minefield, or perhaps attach a ship to maybe the underside of an asteroid so it can lay in wait and perhaps do a bit of an ambush or perhaps do a bit of recon. There's really a whole bunch of different options, and it's just really exciting just to have all of these things jammed into sort of an old school
eso sería
RTS.
lo que puedes ver del interior de la nave, como para
Crew,
mejorar
so
las salas.
Enlisted and also command crew. So command crew are really important. They are physical objects on the actual ships, so they can be killed, injured, and they can also be upgraded too, so they can learn perks and skills that will enhance the ships. And here we've got a ship just jumping into the combat area. As mentioned previously, they are physicalized objects, so they're going to push through different asteroids. Projectiles will bounce off of space stations and ships. Some will penetrate through and cause internal damage. Ships can be disabled or they can be destroyed depending upon what kind of damage they actually take. So you'll see ships just starting to lose control and just sort of list away into the distance. You'll see crew trying to actually just escape, which can be captured if it's an enemy crew, or they can be rescued if they're friendly crew. In the event that you capture crew, then they can be
Entiendo que esto es una especie de juego tipo élite, ¿no? Solo que he visto así un poco como una maqueta.
Ship movements, or perhaps there are actual installations. So we can see this space station that's just been destroyed. You need a classic blue light for a big explosion. It's almost a requirement.
El Elite es simulador solo de nave, pero tiene combate, no tiene movida.
Just on fire with smoke and flames going everywhere. So yeah, that just kind of sums up what Falling Frontier is. Just this
Scenes of Solar. Es que no estoy muy puesto en este tipo de juego, la verdad.
Thank you for taking the time to
no conozco
check this
referencias.
out. And yeah, just look forward to seeing you.
Ya lo aureo, por eso digo que
thank you so much.
O sea, que con el concepto de élite, pero como visto desde una maqueta.
Hello, Gamescom.
Sin
preocuparte
de controlar los botones de la nave ni de todas esas movidas. O Game, sí.
Timberborn is set on Earth, where humans are gone but beavers are not. The world alternates between wet and dry seasons, and the beavers use their engineering skills to survive the deadly droughts. Timberborn is coming to early access very soon, and today we're gonna show you the second playable beaver faction. Enjoy!
Qué puto calor hace ahora mismo, tío. Pero calor asqueroso, ¿eh? Esto es full cadena de producción, o sea...
See? Just when you think indie games can't get any more specific, up comes Timberborn, a game about humanoid beavers striving to rebuild their civilization on a world stricken by cataclysmic droughts. Huh, that sounds familiar. Oh well, must be deja vu. We've still got 4 indie games left to share with you, and here come 3 of them. Up first, it's The Waylanders.
Mira, The Waylanders. Este le puse yo pasta en el Kickstarter hace 6.000 años. Este es español. Creo recordar, ¿eh? Igual la estoy liando. Espérate. Creo que era con mitología de Galicia, de por ahí, o celta y tal.
This is a different time.
Sí, ¿no? Es este.
Filled with castles and high stone walls.
Sí, es este,
With great temples in honor of a god you do not know. And heresy
en plan RPG.
is swiftly punished.
Todavía no lo he probado.
While magic hides in mountain caves and deep forests. Away from mortal eyes. Where will you go, Torchbearer, to continue your story? Where will you seek your lost companions? Will you find mortals reborn in the villages of Galicia?
Galicia.
So full of lively taverns. And boisterous brothels.
Me acabo de cagar encima pensando que estaban en pelota las tías.
Will you brave the dark dungeons of the Grand Inquisitor? Where imprisoned immortals are caged.
Pero están presentando como escenarios y tal, pero no sacan el juego, coño, que la gente sepa de qué va.
The castle of the Knights Templar. Who will accompany you on this journey to save the past of the Celts from the future? Find and awaken these old souls, for the fate of magic is at stake.
Bueno, pues nada. no queréis que la gente sepa de qué va el juego, pues ya está.
Welcome to Endlight. Thanks, IGN. Endlight.
Y tienen para mostrar, ¿eh? No entiendo por qué no lo han hecho.
All you need to do is get 5 hoops.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Que vomite?
Next month, 1 player.
Por favor. ¿Quieres que vomite? ¿El juego de vomitar?
4K, and we've improved performance so it runs at 120 frames per second.
¿Pero qué 120 frames per second ni 4K, cabrón? Si no has sabido ni exportar el vídeo.
Anywhere you want. Take your time, you can't be hurt. It's a break from all the chaos. There's still a lot going on, and your goal is just to find the hoops and the level finishes.
Que se ve fatal el vídeo. Ya el juego es desagradable, pues el vídeo peor. Es que no lo tira, no lo aguanta. Ahora se ha puesto mejor. Pero porque hay elementos que los identifica y los pone bien, pero el resto se ve como la mierda. ¿En serio han puesto el texto así, tío? Hostia, qué asco, de verdad. Es que ojalá os arruinéis. Qué asco, tío.
Others came knocking at my door. We started to rebuild a village, but
Me has hecho pasar un mal rato.
Take refuge in the lighthouse, quickly! The lulls are always short-lived, and storms turn weeks of effort to dust. We won't let it get us down. Where there's life, there's hope. With each new arrival, we build new buildings, develop new skills, and provide more manpower so that no one goes to bed hungry. We're holding on. And until the next storm.
Diluvian Wines. Está gracioso.
See, just when you think indie games can't get any more specific, in blows Diluvian Winds, a game about humanoid beavers struggling to build a civilization in a world that never stops raining. Okay, seriously? Something is going on with these beaver games. Beaver fever, mark my words. And yet somehow they all look good.
Nadie lo sabe, Diacro.
I might be delirious from volleyball blows to the head, or maybe it's about time to wrap up this showcase. Either way, we've got a real treat to go out on. And don't forget to stay tuned afterwards for more Gamescom studio coverage, which picks up right where we leave off. Now, here's an exclusive world premiere first look at Oaken.
A ver, World Premiere.
High above the forest deeps, my beloved child sweetly sleeps.
Pa' que te compres el Durum mensual.
Muchas gracias, el koala rabioso. Muchas gracias por esa pedazo de suscripción. Y esos 8 mesecitos, ya un mesecito de nacer en Calibristán. ¿Qué te pasa con los juegos de mesa, Lobo Aureo? Rabioso.
Thus ends my solo beach day at fabulous Venice Beach, California. I can't say I made many friends, and in fact, I killed one seagull in a blind way.
Parece la voz de Juan Carlos, es verdad.
Share a bunch of cool new indie games with you, so I still feel pretty good about it. Thanks for joining me, folks. My name's Michael Swaim, and this has been Gamescom's Awesome Indies Showcase. Up next, Gamescom rolls on with more Gamescom Studio. Remember, if you miss anything, you can catch up over at now.gamescom.global. Or turn your Gamescom into a game in its own right at nowgamescomglobal.com/epics with an X. Thank you all so much. Gamescom Studio picks up right after the break.
Si te quitas el gas una vez, te lo mereces, ¿verdad?
I'm okay.
Otra.
We still got it, right? We got that?
Si te quitas la gafa una vez, te la quitas dos. Imbécil. Que eres tonto.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by USAA Insurance.
Que eres tonto. Que eres tonto. ¿Eh?
Everybody loves watching a speedrun of their favorite game, but what if you got a chance to peek into the mind of the developers behind those games as they watch their hard
Risinger,
work?
a ver, algún título gracioso han presentado. Las cosas como son. Alguno han presentado. Yo he apuntado que me hayan gustado 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. La cosa es que no he visto los primeros 15 minutos de conferencia, no los he visto. Tengo que revisarlos para saber exactamente cuáles son los que me han gustado todos en total. Cositas de la Gamescom. Y creo que voy a aprovechar esta transición para irme al baño.
From the creators of Plant Turismo, League of Legends, and Pinecraft. Released in 2020, expansion pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest. Not a game, but a game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee, plant a tree. Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, Let's Plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered.
Gamescom 2021 is presented by Pluto TV, free to watch.
Hello, my name's Joe Screbbles. I'm executive editor of news at IGN, and one of my favorite things about Gamescom is the Indie Village. One of my favorite things about any show is being able to just walk around and find something new. This is why physical events are so exciting to me. And Gamescom has traditionally had the Indie Village that's just stuffed with games you wouldn't see anywhere else. And you're seeing all of it sight unseen for the first time, usually with the developer right next to you. So a few years ago, we ended up heading to the Indie Village when we had an hour free in our schedule and playing just a bunch of really strange, unexpected games, and some of which were massively impressive. I remember playing Keyboard Sports, which was a game about controlling a character doing sort of sporty challenges, but you controlled it with literally every key on the keyboard, which was just hilarious. Like, I've never seen that before or since. And another game called Semblance, which I believe was a South African studio, and they made this platformer where you got around not by using normal platforming skills, but by bouncing the actual environment to fit it into shapes you wanted. And the Indie Village is just this little spot that you can just walk into and see these kinds of things, these experiments and these versions of games that you won't see anywhere else on the show floor. And you might come away with something that you never knew you were going to be this excited about. And I think that's just a super valuable thing.
Hello again, this is Gamescom Studio right here on IGN Live, and a friendly reminder that if you missed anything during our show or want even more info and content on upcoming games, Gamescom now has you covered. Plus, if you take part in the Gamescom Epics Quest, you can win goodies and prizes, and best of all, it's all completely free. Head over to now.gamescom.global to find out more.
There's still a ton of great stuff coming up, like an exclusive first look at the anime-inspired hack-and-slash Solstice, and a deep dive on Age of Empires 4, plus a very special episode of Next Gen Console Watch. But right now, because you've all been so well behaved, we have another block of trailers. Look, I gotta level with you. We were gonna show them anyway, no matter how well you behave, so go nuts out there.
¿Qué han presentado hasta ahora? ¿Esto nada más?
¡Estupendo! Humble Best of STEALTH Bundle was just purchased for €1.
Muchas gracias por utilizar el enlace de la liebre para comprar el Humble Bundle, que es una cosa maravillosa y eso ayuda muchísimo al canal, de verdad te lo digo, ¿eh?
Carva guapa, carva guarra.
¿Cómo que guarra? Panchoso, muchas gracias por la suscripción, gracias por esos 5 mesazos tremendos. Un mesecito ya del medio año. Oli, Don Comedia, Oli. ¿Cómo se llamaba el que han presentado antes? Porque esto de apuñalar a un robot y que eche sangre no me gusta. Timesia. ¿Esto no es el Future? Ah, va a ser otro canal. Pues venga, vamos a ponerlo. Pues aquí están poniendo juegos. No los podían haber presentado antes, ¿no?
Epic Game Store. Next, let's take a trip down the garden path, shall we? This atmospheric slice of life is all about life's most wistful and pensive pleasures. Best of all, you get to meet a charming cauliflower named Caroline.
Voy a aprovechar este momento para decir que Calibristán tiene a la gente más bonita del mundo que me está cuidando mucho estos días y no me dejan solita para que no esté mal. Es lo mínimo que te merece, WRP. Hermosa.
Oh, Boop and Snoots, Scoop and Poops. Wow. Okay, but what if you're tired of being nice? Well, there's a game for that too. Berserk Boy is a retro platformer where you absorb elemental orbs and combo rush your way through a series of stylish levels.
Maggie, look, the codes are back.
And with that, the sound of 1,000 print screen keys could be heard ringing out across the globe.
Voy a cerrar
I'm more of a snipping tool fan myself. Either way, get those codes redeemed.
Now, this is a fancy exhibit. In fact, I think it would fit right in with the decor at Castle Dimitrescu.
I'm sure it would entice the tourists. You could always use more blood bags. Sorry, visitors.
This booth concerns an upcoming strategy game where you do battle with medieval manuscript memes.
Please elaborate.
Well, you know, mostly animals in compromising situations.
Get ready to tell stories with turn-based tactics when Inculinati launches later this year.
Now it's time for shotguns and streetcars. Hands up, Aaron. The chicken police are here.
Are they coming to get me for my crimes against poultry? I swear it was all Ethan's doing.
Not quite. They're just a pair of hard-boiled detectives out to
Se
solve.
han hecho un escenario en 3D para presentar los juegos y no son capaces ni de moverse de forma suave por el escenario.
Photorealistic visual style helps build a slick noir atmosphere inspired by games like Grim Fandango.
Lord Bonfell, muchas gracias por esa maravillosa suscripción. Gracias por esos 18 mesecitos ya. Hasta luego,
This is a monster taming game full of cute creatures and narrative intrigue. Explore lush biomes and capture more than 120 Koromon across your adventure.
Oh, I see. To become the very
Ese bicho
best,
tenía el
like
culo
no one ever
completamente
was?
abierto.
Indeed. Some might argue that it's your destiny to try this delightful demo. All right, Aaron, it's
Venga,
time
el
to
canal de
blow
Blas.
this popsicle stand. But remember, folks, you can go hands-on with any of these games by heading to the Future Games Show page on Steam.
Now I've just got to get us out of here. What does this button do? Hold on. Maggie, can you hear howling?
I'm not liking this, Aaron.
Well, we made it out alive. Quick note for the folks at home. From here on out, when you see this pop up on the screen, it means you can visit the Future Game Show page on Steam to play a demo and go hands-on with the game you're watching immediately. If you've watched previous Future Game Shows, you'll know that we love our dinosaurs around here. Well, this next game wants to bring you closer to their sharp teeth and razor claws than ever before.
Bueno, parece que empieza ya, ¿no?
The de-extinction of the dinosaurs wasn't the result of one person. Not even Hammond. It's the result of a society. A system that lauds technological progress above its own survival.
You'll get through this. You have to.
A ver, si es Universal, esto es Jurassic Park.
Don't move.
Aftermath. Menudo mojón.
Get ready to solve puzzles and dodge raptors in Jurassic World Aftermath 2, which is coming to Oculus Quest on September 30th, 2021.
Se ve que no, se ve que han sacado la parte 2
Next up, we've got a
directamente.
promising Souls-like chock full of fearsome foes. It's time to uncover some new gameplay from the mysterious Project Relic.
Han sacado la 2 antes de sacar la 1. Música. ¿Gusta? Visual gusta. Aunque está un poquito sucio, tiene como mucho ruido, no sé por qué. al Soul River el personaje, no sé por qué. Con los trapos ahí tirados. Project Relic. Mira, principio de 2023.
Start training now because Project Relic is coming in early 2023.
Now we've got a very special announcement about Moonglow Bay, Bunny Hug's cozy voxel vacation. If you fancy yourself something of a
De hecho va a salir el del mono, va a salir antes y esta gente se va a deprimir y no va a sacar
Then
juego.
you're going to love this.
Mira la fococha. Por fin, ¿no? Minecraft 2. Hombre, Paz transmite, otra cosa no sé, pero Paz. Danny Now, muchas gracias por ese follow. Mongólico.
You won't have to wait long to cast your net as Moonglow Bay is launching on October 7th for Xbox and PC.
Okay, let's mix things up a little here. Here's a glimpse at two very different experiences from our friends at Modus Games.
¡Ah, mi espalda! ¡Me duele!
Peggy 12.
Ya está.
Life in Milton Haven has become unfamiliar lately. Ever since the crash.
Es que me quería subir la pierna a la rodilla.
How this is all happening is beyond me. But as strange as this is, I'm equally as fascinated as I am scared. If I can just keep my mind focused, I must stay aware. Awake.
Coño, la pierna del pie contrario encima de la rodilla de la otra pierna. ¿Entiendes lo que digo?
Rated M for mature.
El pie contrario en la rodilla del contrario. Este juego no tengo ganas de jugarlo para nunca, jamás.
With original music from the Living Tombstone, In Sound Mind is
ninguno de los dos además. Y los dos los he probado, ¿eh? El In Sound Mind y el Rustler, los dos he probado las demos.
And Rustler will be out even sooner, as it's coming to PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC.
Es que no es un GTA. Si fuese un GTA sí lo jugaría, pero es que no lo es.
Really special for fans of a certain 2D Souls-like. Let's throw it over to Ska Studios' James Silva to lift the lid on some new multiplayer features.
Pero eso que como un juego o que estaba dentro del... Mira el perreochi de Super Dani.
Hi, my name is James Silva, and I'm one of the two developers behind Salt and Sacrifice. We first announced the game a couple of months ago and revealed that there would be online co-op, which was one of the most requested features for its predecessor, Salt and Sanctuary.
¿Qué coño decís de Horse? Vamos a ver. Paro el directo, ¿eh? ¿Qué estáis hablando de Horse? Que no me entero. ¿Qué es eso de Horse? Que me lo diga alguien ya, por favor. No digáis Jorge Luis. No, Meet with Horses, no. Ya sé qué significa caballo. Pero que lo de tunear el caballo, ¿eso qué es? ¿Parte del juego este de GTA puerco medieval? ¿O que ha salido un juego de tunear caballos? Solo. Una canción. Que ya sé cuál es el programa de Xzibit. ¿Pero de dónde ha salido? Pero, a ver, que me da igual la referencia a que se refiera, que yo ya sé a qué se refiere, que quiero decir que dónde ha salido lo del Pin My Horse. ¿Dónde ha salido? ¿Dónde?
Summons
Ah, vale.
hazards, creatures of pure magical corruption, to hunt your pursuers. Collect your full quota of ashes to turn the tables on your pursuers, significantly debuffing them for a time, allowing you to hunt them down and destroy them. As you summon more allies, your realm becomes susceptible to more invasion.
Te relajas, si no me relajo te puñalo.
Chaotic and exciting, as Inquisitors employ a wide variety of melee movesets, runic arts, ranged weapons, and consumable items in an all-out brawl. Of course, if you don't want to engage in any PvP, we get it, and that's fine. You can play solo, or using a password system, cooperatively with a friend through the entire campaign. Simply never use your summoning candle and your world will never be invaded. We still have more to announce, but that's it for now. I'm looking forward to shedding some Inquisitor blood with you in early 2022.
Vale, te vas a morir de hambre.
You heard the man thing. Prepare to vanquish Inquisitors when Salt and Sacrifice launches on PlayStation in early 2022.
Now, Maggie, I've got a lot of respect for this next game because it's not afraid to ask some tough questions.
Oh, you mean like, in the event of an apocalypse, what would happen if beavers took over the earth?
Exactly.
Otra vez el de,
You read my mind.
las castores, esto.
Oh, don't even get me started on the humans. They had it all. Fresh air, clean water. Now they're just a faint memory, and it's all of their own making. But we, my friend, are here to stay. For we are beavers, and we put our trust in timber. We take what is left of humanity for our own benefit. We have learned our lesson. We use what is born of the earth. We respect the nature's cycles. But we leave nothing to chance. Because we know the sun can burn the ground like fire. We work hard every day and every night. Well, a beaver's gotta rest sometime, right? We make Earth a home for all the beavers.
Es que la animación de muerto y la animación, el estado muerto y estado dormido es el mismo.
And we are going to thrive.
Bueno, si puedo tener 1 millón de castores muertos, entonces me gusta el juego.
Damn, that looks good. Timberborn is launching into early access on September 15th, 2021.
Now we've got 2 exciting titles from Merge Games, and the first is a whimsical world premiere.
Se volvió loco en directo. Es una ranita triste, ¿eh? Uy, mira, muchas ranitas tristes en este juego, me gusta. ¿Qué haces abrazando una planta subnormal? Este me ha gustado, Trading Time. Es que es verdad, coño, que hace abrazándola, tío. ¿Eres imbécil? Ya hay gente que abraza farolas también. Me produce rechazo instantáneo este juego.
Trading Time is coming soon, and Small Land is coming in November 2021.
I hope you haven't abandoned us just yet, because we've got some good old-fashioned gameplay
Ha dicho abandon,
from
Ha dicho abandon.
the upcoming cosmic horror adventure from Massive Work Studio.
A ver qué tal. Ya está, ya no quiero jugarlo.
Your mission is to go to the mining station in Revion Prime. The entire installation was infested by creatures, and who knows what else.
No, Dead Space ni lo nombres. He dicho que está prohibido decir Dead Space. En este chat. No, hombre, no, puedes nombrarlo si quieres. Pero me refiero que este juego es un insulto para Dead Space. Dead Space está muy por encima. Dead Space, las Space Girls. Eso me gustaba a mí, las Space Girls.
PlayStation and Xbox in 2022.
Your wish list should be looking pretty busy right now, but we're here to make it even thicker with our ones to watch. Let's see which awesome indies made the cut this time around, shall we?
Mi Space Girl favorita era la del Beckham. Victoria, ¿no? ¿Se llamaba? La pija a mí la pija me encantaba. Era mi favorita. Esa cara de mala hostia. Mira, Chana también. Y después Melvi. Que a día de hoy me sigue gustando muchísimo Melvi también. Cuando la veo en La Voz o en los programas esos raros. Melvi era la negra. Que sigue siendo guapísima a día de hoy, sigue estando súper bien. Se cuida muy bien la tía.
An interesting selection. Make sure you follow up on any games that caught your eye by wishlisting them on Steam.
Our next game is a first-person psychological horror experience where you use an instant camera to develop photos of demons and unravel terrifying truths. Check it out.
Father in heaven.
Este no es el Project Zero, ¿no?
Your kingdom come. Your will be done. On earth as it is in heaven.
Silencio en el chat.
Our Father in heaven. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done.
No, Layers of Fear no, por favor.
As it is in heaven.
No hace falta emoticono. Bueno, sí. Se joda.
He's here!
Uy, uy, uy. Vale, jumpscares, me gusta. Madison. ¡Uy, Madison! ¡Hostia, Madison! No me jodas. No me jodas, release days. Release days. Release days. Dame una fecha de programa. ¡No me la das! ¡No me la das! Todavía existe la posibilidad de que me dé fecha. Este es cagazo total, ¿eh? Este jugamos la demo, quiero recordar y todo. Ya ves. No me dan fecha.
Up close and personal with Madison when it launches on PC later this year and consoles in 2022.
Now we've got an
Later this year, eso significa 2023.
upcoming creature collecting game set in a stylish, futuristic city. Prepare yourselves.
En realidad no sabe cuál es.
Capital C.
Mira, aquí viene tu juego adormenizado. Gayhard, muchas gracias por ese follow.
안녕하세요. 도깨비를 개발하고 있는 김사양입니다.
Bueno, ¿quién iba a decir lo que hay japoneses?
게임을 개발하고 있고 이 중에서도 액션을 주로 담당하고 있습니다. 도깨비는 한국의 전통 설화에 등장하는 정령과 같은 존재에서 영감을 얻었는데요. 사람들에게는 많은 꿈이 있는데 그 꿈을 어떻게 이루어줄까라고 용기를 불어넣는 존재예요. 때로는 의도치 않게 말썽을 피우기도 하는 그런 재밌는 친구입니다. 친구들과 함께 도깨비들을 수집하면서 다양한 모험들을 하는 이야기를 그리고 있습니다. 사람들을 만나서 사연을 듣고 문제를 해결해 주면서
No lo conozco, juégalo con él. Tiene pinta de ser una persona muy graciosa.
이번에 새로운 게임 플레이 영상을 공개했습니다. 오픈월드로서 구성된 넓은 마을과 그리고 다양한 도깨비와 NPC들 그리고 게임에서 만나볼 수 있는 미니게임들 그리고 퀘스트를 수행하는 모습 더욱더 자유로운 월드를 경험하고 움직이는 그러한 모습들을 볼 수 있을 겁니다. 이야기가 진행되면서 다양한 도깨비를 만나고 수집하게 됩니다. 특정한 조건을 만족했을 때 도깨비에 관련된 특별한 이벤트가 발생하게 되고 고유의 이야기를 진행하게 되며 도깨비를 획득하게 됩니다. 마을뿐 아니라 오픈월드 곳곳에서 도깨비와 관련된 힌트들이 있으니까요. 이것들을 찾고 새로운 도깨비를 만나는 과정도 재미있게 즐길 수 있을 것 같습니다. 전투 장면은 펄어비스의 액션 스타일을 담으면서도 보다 좀 대중적으로 즐길 수 있는 형태가 돼야 한다고 생각하면서 그렇게 하기 위해서 많이 노력을 하고 있어요. 다양한 움직임으로 자유롭게 싸우면서도 약간 과장된 재밌는 표현들 그리고 도깨비들과 함께 적을 공격하는 모습들을 통해서 전투가 가지고 있는 액션의 느낌과 그 자체만으로도 재밌게 웃으면서 플레이할 수 있도록 개발을 하고 있습니다. 가능한 한 많은 탈 것들을 선보여드리고
Esta gente son muy inteligentes, se van a hinchar de ganar dinero. Porque esto lo ve un niño y dice, hostia, yo quiero ser él, quiero ser el personaje. Me lo voy a comprar sí o sí.
달성했을 때 충분한 만족감을 얻으실 수 있도록 개발하는 것이 저희 목표입니다. 새로운 모습보다는 되게 친숙한 이미지를 넣고 싶었고 가상 세계에서의 게임 플레이를 하다 보면은 현실과 비슷한 느낌을 받을
O sea,
수
si a
있게끔
nosotros nos da la sensación de que mola, imagínate un niño viendo esto, ¿sabes?
한국적인 요소를 많이 넣으려고 해서요. 여러 곳에서 넣으려고 지금 현재 계획하고 고민하고 있습니다. 이번에는 주로 전투 장면을 선보여드렸는데요. 도깨비에는 굉장히 다양한 플레이가 있고 이런 것들을 자유롭게 플레이할 수 있는 게임이거든요. 현재는 더 재밌는 게임, 그리고 최고 수준의 퀄리티를 갖춘 게임을 만드는 것에 집중하고 있습니다. 모두가 어릴 때 생각했던 꿈을 꾸는데 날아다녔다 라든지 그런 것들이 있잖아요. 뭐 하늘을 날거나 아니면 더 빠르게 이동한다거나 슈퍼맨처럼 행동한다거나 그런 상상 속의 움직임을 실제로 게임에서 경험하실 수 있도록 노력을 많이 하고 있습니다. 함께 아이들과 공감하면서 웃을 수 있고 그리고 가족과 함께 즐길 수 있는 게임, 이 도깨비들과 함께 친구처럼 다양한 모험을 즐기셨으면 좋겠어요. 앞으로 더 다양한 콘텐츠들을 계속 선보여드릴 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다.
Gente que no tiene amigos haciendo juegos para jugar con tus amigos. Eso es muy gracioso.
기대 부탁드립니다.
Get ready to make friends and terrible fashion choices when DokeV launches on PC and console in 2022.
Stephanie Justin is in our next game, but she's far from quiet. Solstice is all about a killer chimera with a complex combat system. Let's check out an exclusive trailer.
Después se inflan de soyu de ese. Cada vez que terminan el día se ponen borrachísimos.
In this place of ruin and monsters, she is my protector. She is my knight. She is my sister.
She gave her life so that we may face this evil as one.
For we were created to stop it.
Estos son todo cascarilla hasta que salga el del mono. Así te lo digo. Adormenizado, no intentes devolvérmela. Fracasaste como rana triste.
We stand to face the darkness.
Where one would fall. Together, we shall prevail.
Yo también lo dudo, Lorenio, ¿eh? Yo también lo dudo. Pero no está mal que salgan cosas así tipo... Al menos en apariencia Souls.
Holy smokes. That was awesome. Solstice is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2022.
Now we're going to check in with our friends at Team 17 to see what they're rustling up in their digital kitchen.
What? To see what they're rustling up in their digital kitchen?
Bueno, el nombre te lo deja claro, sabes que es un
kitchen.
Souls-like.
It totally works. Please show a game about cooking. Please show a game about cooking.
Peggy 16. Team 17 publica lo que le lleves. Le da igual ya todo. Los cojones ya. Se ha votado que veíamos la Future Game Show y después que le pasa doble. No te veo contento. Me cuesta trabajo ser feliz. A ver, se ha votado lo de la clipasa después de esto, ¿vale? Yo soy el primero que no tiene ganas de hacer directos de 60 horas. Dariel, guapísima. Hola, Joaquiner. Estáis muy impertinentes y puede pasar que termine esto y no haya clipasa, ¿eh? Como sigáis portando como niños de 3 años, ¿eh?
Thank the Lord
Vengo
for
a dejar
Epic
eso
Chef.
por aquí, señor,
Be
y me
sure
voy
to
a
head to
descansar.
GamesRadar.com
Pase
for
usted
more
buena
info
noche,
on
don
Team
Ernesto.
17's
Para que luego te metas conmigo, pues bucaque de argolets para tu caruza.
No me he metido contigo y sin embargo me he llevado un bucaque, ¿eh? Fíjate. Cromwell, muchas gracias por esa maravillosa suscripción. Gracias por esos 22 mesazos. El lugar más chungo del Tivoli es la taquilla ahora mismo. Muchas gracias por ese raid. Ojalá vuelva esta música. Ojalá vuelva el puto breakbeat. Qué chulo el generic royal.
Hey, I'm Isaac Moody, art director for Arcadegeddon. We wanted to give you a sneak peek at some upcoming content. And first up, we got a brand new biome. This one's called Downtown. There are 2 zones, the slums and the corporate district. For the slums, it's a representation of the world.
A ver, si a todo el mundo se le está haciendo muy tarde a las 10:48 y todo el mundo se tiene que ir a las 10:48 hoy, si queréis hacemos la clipas el sábado, no pasa nada.
Neighboring this is the ritzy corporate district. It's an oppressive city in the clouds.
No pasa nada, de verdad.
Fun co. Visual inspiration comes from multi-million-dollar yachts in cities such as Dubai and Singapore. I want the skyscrapers to feel like they're looking down at you, kind of like they're waiting for you to mess up so they can send in the troops. We also have a new gang leader. This is Flexi of Titans of the Top Rope. Her and her partner Lexi are an undefeated tag team duo. Visually, we're going for a sci-fi luchador style. Got really into watching Olympic shot putting this year, so her build is kind of
¿Clipas hoy el sábado? No.
And that's it.
Si no queréis que se haga hoy, porque se empieza más tarde, se hace el sábado.
And I'm excited to show you more content soon.
If you were lucky enough to snag a code during the virtual show floor segment, you'll be able to check out.
Venga, votación. Nueva votación. ¿Clipasa después del Future Game Show o clipasa el sábado? Hacemos ya está, votación de eso y ya está.
To tell you more about Vampire, The Masquerade, Blood Hunt.
Supongo que acabará a las 11, supongo. Este es un...
Hey everyone, David Serlin from Sharkmob here. And I'm Jacob from Sharkmob.
Este es una especie de Battle Royale raro en el universo del Masquerade.
Which will help us to stress test our servers to the maximum. And after about a week of this testing, and we're confident in our infrastructure, we will have a one-day maintenance window, and then we will kick off the season.
Mira, ya podéis votar.
Some dates to remember are that our stress test starts from the 7th of September.
Yo estoy con ganas de que la gente deje de protestar cada 5 segundos en el chat por todo lo que se decida. Eso es lo que yo estoy con ganas.
So in this test season, we will have an evolving storyline split into 2 acts, where we can expect updates to our environments, characters, and the narrative in general. We also have a really cool battle pass for you in this season. Yeah, the Founders Battle Pass will feature a bunch of customization options and a lot of things for you to put on your vampire.
La ambasa no se puede.
You'll be able to unlock many character customization options, from outfits, emotes, avatar icons, piercings, tattoos, hairstyles, makeup, and more, as well as currencies and XP boosts. We designed this battle pass to contain something for everybody, so we really hope that you will find it enjoyable. Additionally, based upon feedback from the alpha, we have a bunch of improvements and rebalancing, from archetypes to weapons, and a very important bit that you can play with friends now in our group mode. If you would like to get in touch with us, you can do so by joining our Discord server on discord.gg/bloodhunt. We cannot wait to welcome you to Prague.
Es un mapa y la gente pegándose tiros, vamos, o sea... Lo que no sé si va a ser tipo cerrándose el escenario o de otra forma. Early Access es 17 de septiembre.
Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt is coming in 2021. Maybe I'll send over a couple of bottles of Maiden's Blood to celebrate.
We know more than most what can happen when the leadership of a village falls into the wrong hands. Our next game is trusting you to make the right decisions.
In the dark and dangerous medieval era.
Venga, Crowing.
To survive, you must build homes.
Sí, en septiembre se viene un montón de cosas.
Take care of your people and your family. It's peaceful here. Is it?
Pero este no es el que jugamos nosotros de llevar al pueblo. El sábado con un 54% ha salido. Ah, el Medieval Dynasty, claro. Este ya existe. Así que os jodéis.
Next month is your time to thrive as Medieval Dynasty is coming to PC September 22nd.
Como ranas tristes, gordas, sudorosas, en una charca de esmegma, os jodéis. Y hasta el sábado no hay clipas.
Check in with Cyber Sheep Films to see more of the beautiful Noguchi's Bell.
Puede ser Lorenium, que a lo mejor...
There's no avoiding it, brother.
A ver si puedo probar algo de lo que ha salido de demo, de algo.
Blood will be spilled on the road to peace. But for the good times, Noguchi, and for the love I once bore you, I offer you a choice. You can be my blade, or you can feed it.
Ya, Sekiro. Literalmente Sekiro. Aquí tenéis el modo fácil. ¿No queréis modo fácil en el Sekiro? Pues ahí lo tenéis.
You think your training is over?
Father, is that you?
Me parece de cojones que estén presentando un juego hecho en Dreams, ¿eh?
Tell him I'm coming.
que en Dream tampoco se puede hacer una cosa mucho mejor
Get
que
ready
esto.
for
O sea,
more episodes of Noguchi's Bell in 2022, and if you
para poder llegar a hacer este muñeco es un trabajo de titán.
Kickstarter right now.
Now, if you like 2D action platformers like Hollow Knight, our next world premiere should pique your interest. It's a unique adventure with an exciting soundtrack and art style inspired by Peruvian culture.
Lo siento, Ibáñez. El pueblo ha hablado. Yo solo soy un títere. Solo soy, pues eso, un empleado del pueblo.
하둥가라이 약다이바 가완딩 구주만 자이비 구주야 지무이 자이 가흐니 구다 수와흐니이다
¿Te imaginas no jugarlo nunca este juego?
That was Imp of the Sun, which is coming to PC early in 2022.
Yo sé que lo jugaría y porque
I
pone un
hope
Metro
you have
Ibáñez
your
se pone
tinfoil hats at the ready because we're about to throw it over to
pone la pija al
Tripwire
revés.
Interactive to talk about Maneater's first DLC, Truth Quest. Because a game about a rampaging bull shark could always use a few conspiracy theories.
Yo no lo voy a jugar. Jamás, además. Nunca. Tengo que me lo regalen.
Hi, my name is Trip Westhaven. Recently, I've been asking questions. Some would say too many questions. I've followed the clues and can tell you with 100% certainty that reality, as we know it, is a hoax. All of this
Si me lo
is
regala
the
Ibai tampoco
deliberate,
juego.
meticulously crafted illusion of a shadowy cabal of extraterrestrial elites. Well, since my perception reboot, I've been waiting for a champion to free humanity and usher in a new state of global consciousness. I think that champion has arrived.
Supongo que será el Maneater, ¿no? Este. Que han sacado ahí una especie de DLC.
That was Maneater Truth Quest, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on August 31st.
If you caught our E3 show, then you would have seen a cinematic for a Raction adventure game called Tales of Iron. Oddbug Studios is back for Gamescom, and they're ready to show off some new gameplay with narration from the one and only Doug Cockle, aka Geralt of Rivia.
Yo no lo he jugado, andaría en ese, la verdad. No lo he llegado a jugar. Este está guapo, ¿eh? Este está chulo.
Embark on an epic tale of vengeance. Explore a vast kingdom under siege. Master brutal combat with fatal executions. Band together with brave companions. Brew empowering recipes. Craft lethal weapons and rugged armor. Rescue your brothers. Banish the vile Frog clan. Restore your broken kingdom.
Está muy bonito. Tiene una, además la estética bonita.
That was
también.
Tales of Iron, which is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC on September 17th.
Now it's time for cat cafes and cottagecore. Wishlist buttons at the ready as we check in with our friends at Freedom Games.
Sí, el arte es muy chulo.
The world was once wrought with chaos, and life as we know it was threatened. But nature is resilient and refused to be broken. You are here to survive, and you are here to find this wisdom. There is a stillness waiting for you. Go and find it. Retreat to NN.
No he enseñado nada más. Solo quería enseñar que era Cookie y ya está. Qué pereza, esto no me mola. No sé por qué, pero este City Builder no... Naturalist. ¿Cómo? One Lonely Outpost. Uy. Me ha molado ese, Guardians of Hillary. Manuela. ¿Cómo le gusta el parlay? ¿Cómo le gusta el parlay lo de Manuela?
Be sure to check out GamesRadar.com for more information about those upcoming titles from Freedom Games.
Now here's a special blast from the past, but I shall say no more.
Mira el RPG de esas. ¿Este lo vimos? ¿O no lo vimos? No me suena haberlo visto esto. Es que me recuerda al Saints Row, pero no estoy seguro. Se ve como peor, ¿no? Este CGI que el otro. Dios. What is this? Ah, algún rey. Algún rey.
Gungrave Gore is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC in 2022.
Tiene gore en el nombre.
Next up, our friends at Movie Games have 2 games to share, and both of them are about surviving in harsh and dangerous environments.
Esto es Playway al 1000 por 1000, ¿eh? Madre mía, la graficasa. Alaskan Truck. ¿Qué dices? Es una mierda, colega. Truck Simulator versión 3 FPS. Este es el Harvest, ¿no? Ah, no, War Hospital. Hostia, esto es para... Hostia, vale. Joder.
Alaskan Truck Simulator is coming to PC in 2022, and War Hospital will also land on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox next year. Now it's time for me to introduce a special guest who is going to help us dig into
un juego
some
de guerra donde trabajan en el hospital.
It's my pleasure to introduce our resident dinosaur expert, Mr. Jeff Goldblum.
Lady Dimitrescu, so lovely to see you.
Okay. It's great to see you too.
What's that? What's the derivation of that? Lady Dimitrescu. What's Dimitrescu?
That's a story for another time. I'd love to show you around Castle Dimitrescu sometime. Okay, Jeff, I think the team from Frontier are ready for you, so if you could just go sit over there, I'll press this, and we're ready.
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold.
Para eso han llamado al Jeff Goldblum, para decir 2 líneas.
Today we're going to be showing you some new dinosaurs and one of the new environments in the game, but we're going to be doing things slightly differently. So please welcome our special guest, Jeff Goldblum. Welcome, Jeff.
Welcome to me, I guess, or welcome to us. Welcome to the audience, maybe. On this thing called the Future Games Show.
Esa voz es la de Dimitrescu, la de la tía. Pues menos mal que no hace bromas.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's rain. It's raining.
And this is the first time that we've shown this effect in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Rain is one of the many weather challenges that the player will face as they're
Es la primera vez que mostramos lluvia en
For
el juego.
example, in our desert environment, you'll be challenged with
Felicidades.
sandstorms, which will really put your management skills to the test.
This looks lovely. This looks like some kind of resort.
And now let's talk about the dinosaurs. We've got 2 new species to show you today. The first one is the Ichthyosaurus.
Oh, this is an underwater dinosaur of some kind. I just did a little snorkeling here and there. I won't bore you with where, but I saw a barracuda under the water all of a sudden after I was enjoying all these little fish, and I was
Me
frightened
encanta
out of
porque
my
el
wits.
Jeff le suda la polla a los videojuegos, o sea, da igual. Dice, bueno, si me pagáis por venir aquí a comentar cosas que yo vea, igual. Ve los dinosaurios y dice, pues yo vi una barracuda bajo el agua una vez.
So far, this clip is showing off, I would say, mainly dinosaurs. Not only the rain and different environments, which are very impressive and nice, but here's a pterodactyl or a pteranodon. I don't know the names of them, but there's another fly.
No sé ni los
His
nombres.
eyes look quite mean.
This is the Sciuradactylus, with a long beak and sharp teeth, which allow it to dip its head into water whilst keeping aware of any threats nearby.
El tío este me cae muy bien.
Sadly, that's all we've got
Además
time
siempre
for.
está
I
como
hope you've
con
enjoyed this deep look
un puntito así como muy sexual, ¿sabes? Siempre cuando está hablando en la entrevista y tal. Se pone tontorrón en 0,2. Me hace mucha gracia. Sí, picarón.
Jeff, that was great. Thank you for stopping by.
So lovely to see you. I have to say goodbye to you now, but thank you. It's been lovely being with you, and goodbye to all our Future Games Show family, people. Lovely to be with you. Thank you so much.
Get ready to plan your parks as Jurassic World Evolution 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2021.
Pterosaurios.
Next up, we've got a new trailer for an exciting stealth game where you clean murder scenes for the mob.
Porque se llamen pteronosaurios y ya está, más fácil, ¿no?
Where there's people, there's crime. Sooner or later. Usually sooner. Crime makes people lose their nerve.
Este es el serial killer nuevo, ¿no?
People do stupid things. Stupid things get them in trouble. That's where I come in. Whatever the mess you make, I've seen it before. There are a few rules to make it in this line of work. Move without sound. Clean without emotion. Disappear without a trace.
De guapo. Se chorra con la sangre.
Out of sight, out of mind. It's really that simple. I'm Bob Leader. I solve problems.
Pero se llama Serial Cleaners.
Vacuums at the ready because Serial
Ni
Cleaners
dos ni
is
nada.
coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2022.
Our next game is a
Ahora mismo,
moving
¿qué pasa? ¿Que está en
Metroid
Early Access todavía o qué?
abandoned orphanage.
Ah, Serial
Check out the
Cleaners.
stunning
Vale,
pixel
vale,
art
vale.
of 9 Years of Shadows, which is soundtracked by the composers of Castlevania, Mega Man, and Metal Gear Solid.
Vale, vale, que le han añadido más personajes y le han puesto la S. Se ha tirado un peo el robot, no es por nada. ¿Qué mierda de sonido le han puesto, tú? Se ve muy bonito esto, Sí, el pixel está, vamos. 9 Years of Shadows, me mola. Es un Metroidvania, lo podéis comprar.
9 Years of Shadows is available to wishlist now on Steam.
All right, we're closing in on the end of the show, but now it's time to bask in the atmospheric world of Far, Changing Tides.
Peggy 7.
Fart.
Far Changing Tides launches on PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox in early 2022.
Attention, this is your pilot speaking. Our next game is a brand new simulator from the creator.
Pon una voz, por favor, que me duerma más.
Let's see it, Maggie.
Hello everyone, it's Felipe here, also known as Harvester. I am the creator and I was the lead developer for Kerbal Space Program. And I'm here today with an invitation. This is Balsam Model Flight Simulator. It's the new game that I've been working on. It's a flight simulator for scale aircraft, where of course you can design and build your own vehicles and later take them into missions and into battle and also into multiplayer.
Bueno, si te puedes construir tú el avión.
Releasing very soon this year in Steam Early Access. But today I wanted to announce that we are starting our pre-release open beta period. So that means you can go on Steam right now and check out the game using the new playtest feature. We are doing it this way because Balsa is a game that I want to make with
Creador de Kerbal Space Program.
Around it. This to me is what early access is about. It's not about releasing your game before it's finished. It's an invitation for you to design the game.
¿Cuántas pantallas necesita, cabezón?
Open beta. I'll see you there.
5 pantallas, el carapapa,
Yes, we're excited to launch the open beta playtest for Balsa Model Flight Simulator right now. So head on over to Steam after the show and get building.
Now for another world premiere, Team 17 is back to reveal a
malagueño, pero que es verdad.
bullet time shooter. And calling it explosive would be an understatement.
Peggy 18.
Trepang. ¿Qué tiene que ver con lo que estoy viendo en la definición de esto? Asquerosísimo esto. Ahora que te digo una cosa, no hacer un juego donde le pegue un tiro a un tío, o sea, un juego que se base en reproducir a la perfección un disparo en el cuerpo humano. Eso no lo hace.
Now it's time to check in with a multiplayer brawler fueled by Nickelodeon nostalgia.
En plan que le metes un escopetazo en el estómago y se le salgan hasta las tripas y se vea todo desagradable al 1000%. Para que la gente sea consciente de lo que mola. De lo que mola meter escopetazos. Hombre, estaría guapísimo, ¿no? Ya la tecnología ya lo permite, que se centren en hacer una reproducción súper fiel de los disparos en el cuerpo. En el Resident, de hecho, le pegaba disparos a los zombies y se le quedaba el brazo así medio colgando y tal. Pero mejor todavía. Que si le disparas aquí, no sea lo mismo que si le disparas aquí, que no sea lo mismo que si le disparas aquí. Sí, el primer Medal of Honor y fue una cosa que volaba que te cagas cuando salió. Pero no han seguido evolucionando.
We can also exclusively reveal that as well as PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, the game is coming to PC later this year.
And that's, as they say, a wrap.
Remember to try out all of our demos on the Future Game Show page on Steam, and head on over to GamesRadar.com for more follow-up coverage on all the games you've seen today.
Thanks to our headline partners AMD and our talented friends across the industry who've made this event possible.
And of course, thanks to you, dear
Igual
viewers,
porque eso
for
solo
tuning in.
lo quiere una mente enferma y perturbada.
Till next
Anda,
week.
hombre, yo fliparía, os fliparía.
Maggie Robertson.
Os sacan un tráiler con eso y estáis todos...
2021.
Soldier of Fortune lo tenía, pero joder, a su manera y en su tiempo, que no era igual. No, todavía no ha terminado. Creo. Sí, igual sí, ¿no? Están recapitulando, o sea que puede ser que sí. Pues sí, ha terminado. No vamos a hacer clipas ahora. Dupec, muchas gracias por la suscripción. Muchísimas gracias por esos 27 meses. Hombre, Cacahuet, muchas gracias por el follow. Mañana no hay clipasa, mañana hay cagazo. Doppelganja, muchas gracias por el follow. El sábado se hace la clipasa. Ya lo hemos votado y no se va a cambiar esa decisión bajo ningún concepto. Aparte que todavía me duelen las piernas y me duele la espalda, que no tengo ganas de ponerme a sobreesforzarme a hacer un directo más largo de la cuenta. Prefiero descansar hoy bien. ¿Probarse el Saints Row 3? No creo. Es que a mí no me atrae el Saints Row, la verdad. Riesinger, muchas gracias por regalar la suscripción a Kojima Productions.
Hola Caliebre, como estás chupapilla, te voy a matar cuando vengas, por cierto es mi cumpleaños argolino.
¿Qué me dices, Ángel Bribón? Muchísimas gracias por esa suscripción, gracias por esos 16 mesazos. si es tu cumpleaños, pues vamos a cantarte un Happy Birthday, ¿no? Digo yo. Vamos a cantarte un Happy Birthday. Cumpleaños feliz, te deseo a ti. Me muero por dentro. Que cumplas muchos más. Cumpleaños feliz. Muchas felicidades a Gel Bribón en este día tan especial, el día de tu cumpleaños. Desde Calibristán te mandamos árboles de felicidad y calibongos de alegría para que seas muy feliz y para que cumplas muchos más. ¡Felicidades a Gel Bribón! Espacio patrocinado por Twitch España, Ibuprofeno, PayPal, Coca-Cola y New World. Sí, además en ese orden, exactamente. Sí, no, creo que me voy a ir. Porque me estoy notando dolorcillo y no estoy muy a gusto, la verdad. Voy a cerrar. Nos vemos mañana, gente. Nos vemos mañanita. Que tengáis buen final de día. Al menos hemos podido ver un poco las conferencias que estaban pendientes para hoy. Y nada, y eso. Que tengáis buen final de día a todos. Muchas gracias por pasaros. Un besito para todo el mundo. Y hasta mañanita.